Well, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Friday Night Live, which is, of course, the first of our two short but sweets of this week. So I'd better not waffle on and waste any time, had I? So we are here together wonderfully to wave away the working week as was the old Monday to Friday. Remember that? Does anybody still do a Monday to Friday? I don't think I ever have. Oh, I have. I have. No, I haven't. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Anyway, whatever. We're going to wave away Friday. We're going to welcome in the weekend. So let's cram as much into the next half an hour as we possibly can. I'd love to know how your day has been. We all need to know what you've been eating. We are joined, of course, by our good friends, matching pair of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete with their firstborn. We've got, oh, I'll tell you what we've got, and I completely forgot about it. 2 ton Ted the tenting tin is going to get a bit of action tonight. And I completely forgot about that. Bear with. Now, it's a bit of a swizz, this one, except it isn't. But I will explain. Pop that down there. Yeah, so 2 ton Ted the tenting tin, going to get a bit of action. First time for a while. What else? Oh, we've got something to open. Sean's box, obviously, is going to get, oh God, it's getting heavy. Sean's box is going to get a pounding. And of course, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, if you're quick, leave a voice note. And we've got some wine, and I'm going to have a jolly good slurp of it. And then I'm going to jump right into your comments, darlings. Oh, yes. Cheers, my loves, to your very good health. Hope you've had a decent week, and best wishes for the weekend. Whether you're working or taking it easy, whatever you're doing, I hope you have a decent one. So, cheers. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're taken unawares, ladies. And to each and every one of you, with every last little bit of my deep and abiding love, get stuffed. There's a fly. There's a fly on the camera phone. Oh, God, I hope it's not going to crawl in front of the lens. Right, here we go. Oh, that is very welcome indeed. Right, we're already getting pings. Right, okay, we're not doing this by word. Good evening, Reverend Jason Paddy Hughes. This is your daily reminder to pound that box. Right. Right. And there was another one. Let's just. Oh, they're flying in there.
Okay, Mr. Boaty.
Hello.
I hope you've missed me.
Like mad.
So I'll be quick. I don't like to be quick. I like to take my time.
Don't we all, darling?
But pound the box and shove a fiver in the 10-10-10. And I only do Tuesday to Thursday. Lucky me, eh?
Indeed.
Happy days, you twat.
And I've missed you like mad, my lovely. We all have. We all have. It's not the same when you're not here. Right then, thank you to the double reminder for the. Oh, I tell you what, it's properly getting. Tell you, $1, £1. 3, 2, 1, pound it. Listen to that. Ooh. I don't remember it being as heavy as that because previously I've always taken the coins out and swapped them for notes. But we're going to keep going with this one. We're going to get it full. Oh, yes. You watch. And then we'll decide what to do when it's full. But it'll be quite cool to get it full. Oh. And thank you so much for the messages. Right, let's have a bit more of this. It's absolutely lovely. Right, let's crack on with it. Who've we got? First cab off the ranks that I can see, Richard, our very own Porty Galtieri, with his traditional good evening, Boaty, and everyone. Hope you've all had a good day. And you know what the nice thing is about that? He means it. I can tell. Steve Colg is with us and says the table in Netty. Simone says cut 6 inches out in the middle and weld it and cover the weld with the cloth. Oh, yeah, because I'm an expert welder, aren't I? Blimey. Stu is with us and he had a good, if somewhat interesting day. Who else have we got? Oh, the voice notes are flying in. Finley Plimpton, evening, Reverend Boaty and all. JB2, Jim Bob II. Can't beat a bit of Giorgio Moroder. Evening, fellow Galaxians. Good evening to you. Simone is with us, hooked on classics. Stoty and hi all. The lovely Shelley Denise is with us, with her brother Shelley the nephew. Good evening to you, my lovely. And then Jen Wade in. Good evening all. Long time. We know, Jen. Where are we? Missed you. Peter P. Greetings, Boaty and Pufflings. Greetings to you. Then more hellos flying around. Diane, our very own hippie headmistress. You know what to do. Good evening, Diane. Oh. Whizzing through. Who else have we got? Finston Churchill. Evening all and Jason. Good evening to you. Nigel is with us. Nigel Fleck, 00 Garage, of course. Hello, mate. I need to finish episode number 2. I ran out of time, annoyingly. I think I was about 2/3 of the way through. You'd done all of the hoovering and got rid of most of the mold, and you'd got rid of that patch that was up on the roof lining. You could still see a bit of the stain, but give that a bit of a scrub with something. I bet that last bit of stain will come out as well. But we're getting there, and it's so exciting. It really is. And I love the idea. I love your idea of the of the storage where the floor goes down and you've got those few inches. That would be great. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, go to the 00 Garage channel. It's our mate Nigel. He's doing a series where he's got an old Toyota Hilux Surf. It's been sitting in, what do you call the hedge? The hedgerow of despair or sorrow or something. It's been sitting unloved for quite a few years, and he's going to recommission it, get it back on the road, and turn it into a micro camper. And get yourself tuned in. We're only on episode 2. Catch up with episode 1. Watch episode 2, because I'm going to rattle on about it as we go through. And you don't want to not know what I'm talking about, do you? Joanne Hill is with us. Evening all. Might fall asleep halfway through. Always a possibility, Joanne, for all of you, and indeed for me. I'm amazed I make it to the end sometimes. Let's have another voice note.
Hello.
Hello.
I think you forgot something.
I did. Oh, I did, yeah.
You forgot to put the 5 in Ted, the tenting tin.
2 ton Ted, the tenting tin.
You can't be that short of a memory loss. Oh, my goodness. You twatty twoo.
Wait till you get to my age. Oh, hang on. I'm a few weeks younger than you, aren't I, Jen? Right, yes. I forgot about 2 ton Ted, the tenting tin. Right, now then, as you know, 2 ton Ted, the tenting tin is for notes that have the King's bonds on them, like that one. His Gracious Majesty, King Charles the whatever, second. Yeah, it's for those banknotes. But I had a dilemma today because I got a Scottish note. It's another £5, but I got a Scottish note, and I thought, oh, okay. And I thought, well, I'm going to include that in 2 ton Ted, the tenting tin, because it's got a bloke's face on, and for all I know, he could be a king of some nature. but it definitely hasn't got her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II's physog on it, has it? So I'm going to count Scottish or Northern Irish notes as applicable for 2 ton Ted, the tenting tin. So there you go. That is a Scottish note. There's something exciting about a Scottish. Is it just me? I mean, there's something exciting about foreign currency, full stop, isn't there? I've got lots of bits and pieces dotted about from times living in various places. Or have I? Might have all got lost in after the divorce, but there we are. That's 2 ton Ted the tenting tin sorted. Thank you, Jen, for that timely reminder. Where would I be without you, my lovely? Hey? Oh, wouldn't it be nice to have somebody just around that just did that kind of thing, reminded you of things that you forgot because you're old and useless? Wouldn't it be nice to have somebody? God, I was thinking about this the other day, right? The day after the accident, and Melanini just came round, didn't ask, just said, I'm coming round, and brought beautiful wine and amazing food and took me to the shop and made sure I had everything that I needed. And that was really lovely. I wonder if I'll ever have that again. Imagine having that like on an ongoing basis. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, I suppose it would be like being in a relationship or being married or whatever. But that's nice, that side of thing, isn't it? I could do with a bit of that. I'll have to get one of those girlfriend chaps. Send off for one, mail order or something. I would like a bit of that. I mean, we all like being spoiled and looked after, don't we? But it's a two-way street, of course. I'd like to have somebody that I could make the odd meticulously planned breakfast for, and that kind of thing. It's quite nice, isn't it? I don't know if I'd want one all the time. Um, I mean, that might be a bit de trop, as our French cousins say. But, it's a bit like, well, I wouldn't want to live in Nettie all the time. Now, I adore Nettie. Nettie is my happy place. But I wouldn't want to be in her 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Maybe that's how I feel about a potential girlfriend type person. Um, you wouldn't want them 365 days a year, but you do want them to be, a regular part of your life, just not all the time, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's an age thing. Everybody I've spoken to who's somewhere around my age, we all say the same things. Yeah, separate bedrooms, separate houses. Oh dear. Must be an age thing. Oh, hello. My microphone is a bit low on power. Let me swap that over. There you go, darlings. Have a fully charged one instead. Why not? I'll treat you. Right. Oh, yeah. Joanne was saying she might fall asleep. Jimmy Mighty Quinn is with us. Good evening to you. Skick is with us. Good evening, Skick. Tell us a bit of detail how you came to follow your religion and does it give you faith? Yes, it gives me absolute faith. How I came to follow it? I was I atheist or agnostic? I don't know. I don't know which label to put on. I think I was human. I think I was human. And I think many humans, because I can't believe that I'm alone in this, and I'm not going to bang on because it is a short one. I had no faith in organized religions, generally speaking, for a couple of reasons. One, I didn't and don't like the way that they have behaved historically. If you're going to preach that you are God's representative or whatever, and if you're going to tell me that I should do good and I should be good and this, that, and the other, then don't be in a glass house and throw stones, you know? And I looked at organized religions, including the one that that I was brought up with, which is Welsh Baptist Chapel. And I thought, you know, you look at religions historically, and they've killed in their name. Um, they build magnificent palaces. They feather their own nest. Well, other people in their parishes go hungry. There was a lot of it I couldn't get on board with. Don't get me started with Catholicism and you know, and abuse and all of that. So there was that I just couldn't get on board with. And then there's the whole story and stuff. And I'm not narrowing this down to one religion. Christianity, Hinduism, anything you want to say. You listen to the tale, the story, the explanation of God and how the world how the world came to be, and the, you know, the various gods, and you know, pick any one you like. Obviously, I work and spend most of my time with Hindus, so I've become deeply knowledgeable about Hinduism. But obviously, background in Christianity, and I just didn't believe any of it. I didn't believe any of it. I don't believe that God invented the world in God made the world in however many days and invented Adam and Eve. I just don't believe it. It doesn't make sense. So I couldn't get on board with that. Now, there are aspects of religion that I do like. I like the community aspect, the fact that it gave a community a focus and a focal point, i.e. the church, if it was done properly. In a small parish, if Mrs. Jones didn't turn up to church, somebody might go and check her out and find out that she'd had an accident or died or something. And if the church hadn't done that, probably nobody else would. You know what I mean? So I like that side of it. But also, on a human side, like everybody else, in some moments, I'm searching for a way to make sense of life. Why are we born? Why does that accident happen? What part do we play in the universe? What part does the universe play in us? What is our purpose for being here, both individually and as part of the human race? All of that. How did this all happen? Is it real? Are we a figment of somebody else's imagination? All of these things you wonder about sometimes in unguarded moments. Otherwise, you just crack on with it and make the best of it. I've always had an element of I'm a bit of a follower of Jean-Paul Sartre, and I'm a bit of an existentialist, or I was a bit of an existentialist, and I'm a bit of a nihilist. Not so much now. So there was that. And of course, when you wonder about all of that, religion is supposed to be the answer to that. And, you know, sometimes I look for an answer, or I looked for an answer. But none of the answers made any sense to me. They made no logical sense. And I didn't have sufficient faith to ignore the lack of logic. So that couldn't work for me. And the thing that, and the other thing, and the thing that made the least amount of sense, is that all of these religions say that God is good, God is great. And I look around me at the world and I think, if there's a God that's responsible for all of this, God is a bastard. He has to be a bastard because he's created a world where there is suffering, misery, cruelty. How can he be, or she, or they, how can that be a good person, thing, deity, creator, whatever? Um, and I really couldn't get past that. Now, Stephen Fry famously, quite recently, worded it a lot better than I ever could. But I'd been feeling like that for decades, that if God is responsible for the world around us, then God is a bastard. And I couldn't get past that. I couldn't get past that. You know, I had a brother, Mark with a C rather than with a K, the French Mark. And he was the loveliest lad that you would ever come across. He was an angelic child, didn't have an ounce of bad in him. He wasn't boring, he wasn't a goody two shoes. He was just a really, really, really nice lad. And he died at the age of 13. Now, you tell me how God can be good when that happens. I don't, I don't, I don't accept it. I just don't accept it. You want me to worship somebody that killed my brother? No, not having it. So that's where I was with all of that. And I just floundered around for, quite a long time, just sometimes thinking, sometimes not thinking, not having anything to do really with any religions other than on a community basis. Where I lived at one point, when I moved in, the local vicar came and saw me and welcomed me to the community and so on and so on and so on. And I said, look, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not religious. And I told him why, as I've just told you. And he said, oh, don't worry about any of that. Don't worry about that. Uh, if our church is our community, you don't have to believe. You don't have to believe in church. You don't have to believe in the religion. You don't have to believe in God. If you believe in the community, as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough for me. You're welcome. And I liked that. And of course, I married a Catholic woman, a staunch Catholic woman. And I went to a midnight mass one Christmas Eve. And when they were doing the cheese and wine and biscuits bit, the body of Christ, the blood of Christ, all of that. I kind of said, well, I can't do this. I don't bat for your team. And the priest said, I can't remember his name, Father, I can't remember, but the priest said, you're here, and you're welcome. And I thought, okay, right, I'm here, I'm welcome. I'd done the karaoke, I joined in with the singing, I'd shaken hands with the people next to me at the correct point, and I thought, yeah, okay, sod it. I'll have the wine and biscuits. Thank you very much. So that bit was all right, but otherwise, yeah, had nothing to do with religions. Until I found, I accidentally stumbled across, in the very early days of it, I stumbled across my church. And it was like honestly, it was like a curtain being drawn back because suddenly everything made sense. I looked at it with my normal skepticism, looking to find the holes, looking to find the flaws, and there aren't any. There just aren't any. There is no reason why I could not get fully on board with my church, my religion. And I was so skeptical for so long, but then eventually there was no reason not to jump in with both feet. So, to answer the question, after rambling on about it for 15 minutes, yes, it gives me incredible faith. It answers all of my questions. It gives me all of the knowledge that I need in order to live my life. And I am so invested in it that I went through what I needed to go through to become an ordained minister. If if you're newish and you've wondered why people call me reverend, it's because I am a reverend minister of the church, and and I'm proud to be so. I don't bang on about it. I don't force it down anybody else's throat, and I don't question anybody else's beliefs. But I am utterly secure in my belief. I am utterly secure in my church. And as far as I'm concerned, it's the only answer that makes any sense. Is it real? Who knows? Who knows? None of us know. But it makes it's the only thing to of that nature to believe in, to have faith in, that makes logical sense. So unless somebody comes up with unless somebody disproves it to me, absolutely, or comes up with an even more logical alternative, I'm sticking with it because I don't want to believe that I and you and everything around us are a meaningless accident. We might be. I just don't want to believe that. I want to believe that life has some form of a purpose. And I like the purpose that my church um, instills in us or reinforces in us because the church forces nothing down our throats. And there's not a single detracting factor. There's not a single fault that I can find with the church. Um, and why is it better than any other religion? We're not hypocritical. Nobody has ever died or been harmed in our name. And it just makes sense. It's the only one that makes sense. Um, and that's good enough for me. So thank you for the question, Skick. I hope that was a decent answer. And I've missed a load of comments. Right, it looks like Emma popped in at the or joined us at the point that during the time that I was rattling on about something else. Oh, excuse me. Boaty also talked about trying to bend Emma and Tracy into the backseat of Yvette. That image is now stuck in my head. Blimey. Andrew Buttigieg joined us, the lovely Irish Spotty Butty, of course. Yes, Emma is with us. Emma of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon. Good evening to you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip VIP is with us. Massive fly on the box, says Peter. I told you there's a fly knocking around. Food news before I drop off from Joanne Hill. Broccoli and cream cheese pie with chips and salad and a pint of Guinness for dinner, and vegetable and pesto lattice with salad and a glass of red for tea. Excellent. I had lavishly sliced butter of toast, lavishly buttered slice of toast. Breakfast. Lunch was noodles. I made my noodles and I videoed it. And supper will be Chinese chicken curry for complicated reasons. And tomorrow is going to be amazing, specially made Momo. Watch the videos. That will explain everything. I haven't got time to do it now. It's midnight. Oh my God. It's midnight. Oh, Lord. Right. Let's whiz through. That must be the new table leg in that box, says Shelley. We will find out in a minute. I'm going to open it. If a text comes in from an unknown, it's from me, says Finley. Right, we need to whistle. Dan is with us. Good evening, Dan. Yeah, there was quite a bit of cardboard in there, nice, wasn't there? Oh, it's the hedge of heartbreak. There we are. I knew it was something clever like that. I love that. JB71 is with us. Hello, felt rough all week, missed some of my meds too. Now a dodgy tummy, so I may throw up with any mention of food. I was in a bad fight and would pick a I was in a bad mood and would pick a fight with anything or any creature nearby. Oh, JB71, I hope you feel a lot better very soon. I really do. Pete Udo's with us. Good evening. Oh, what we're talking about now? Rapsine Nesbitt. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Josh joins us and says it's good to be here. It's also good to have you. Whizzing through. Yeah, exactly, Nige. Sitting sideways again, start saying good night, darlings. Oh, these are too short, aren't they? Right, I'm going to whiz through. Right, hang on. Right, I'm very quickly reading these. We're on to the cycling story, anyone, says Peter P. Okay, some interesting stuff here. Tricky chaps' religions, yes, indeed. The Chinese, a grand bunch of lads. Oh. Do you meet others in your church, Boaty? Asked JB71. I do indeed. Are you serious, Boaty? Yes, absolutely 100%. What's in the freaking box, says Stu? We're going to find out in a minute. Paul O'Malley is with us. Good evening, all, and a very good evening to you. Excellent. Right, caught up with the comments. We can open this now. I think I know what's in here. Good night, Simone. Sleep well. Ah, yes. Here we go. Here we go. What does that say? Gripro. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's heavy. I like heavy things. There you go, darlings. What's on the board, Miss Ford? Give us a twirl. How do we get into this? Oh, I love things like this, but they're a pain in the ass to get into. I'm going to open it because I want to get it on charge tonight. Let's see if it looks impressive. Do you shove religion down other people's necks? If that's aimed at me, no, I don't. I seldom mention it unless asked. I don't really feel the need. People can believe what they choose to believe. They can not believe in anything or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's no skin off my nose. And if people want to tell me that I'm wrong in believing what I believe, then that's fine too. I'm incredibly comfortable with it, as is my church. We're not needy, and our deity, the FSM, Quab, as we know him, he's not needy either. He doesn't care whether you believe in him or not. Makes absolutely no difference to him whatsoever. Neither does he need expensive churches being built in his name. That's another thing I like about our church. We don't have physical churches. Neither do we raise money for physical churches or posh windows. We believe that, and neither do any of our church officials, including myself, we don't receive a stipend, which is the posh word for what a religious official is paid. We don't get paid anything at all, darlings, because the belief of our church is that any money should go to the people that need it, the people that are hurting, the people that are hungry, the people that are cold. It shouldn't go to church officials. It shouldn't go to building incredibly. I mean, you look at so many towns and villages and cities and look at churches and chapels and cathedrals. They're the most impressive buildings there. They shouldn't be. They should be the least impressive, because the money should go to the community, to the people that really need it, not to God, who shouldn't be chasing money anyway, or the people that worship him, who shouldn't be chasing money. Anyway, here we go. Right, we've got a nice case, darling. Look at that. Look at that. Welsh red. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's substantial. Caution, fully charged before use. It's got buttons. We like that. It's got displays. We like that. It's got things. It's got distractions. We'll ignore those. Oh, and it's got doings. Oh, that's all good, isn't it? Right, there's the charger. Is it a USB-C or is it right, let's test it. Oh, hang on, I've got one here, haven't I? Right, this is USB-C. It charges my iPad and my MacBook. Let's see if it will charge this. That one? Oh, there we go. So it is USB-C. So that's a good thing. It hasn't got its own individual weird chargy thing. Fantastic. Oh, well, there we are. Happy with that. So we'll put that on charge over here. Somewhere. Where's my USB-C over here? I know I've got one. Oh, this is it, isn't it? Come here, you. That's it. Right, so we will leave that to charge overnight, and we'll have a jolly good play with it tomorrow. So that is the or this is the thing off my new Chinese best friends, who sent me their Premier Dewberry Firkin, which starts cars, and it's it's a 5-in-1. I can't remember what the 5 are. It's a jump starter, a really powerful one, pumps up tires, it's a power bank, and it does other things as well. We'll find out all about that tomorrow. We'll charge it up overnight, and it's going to be brilliant. Let's have a look at that. Oh, this is going to be so useful. So I can get minge bag starters tomorrow. I can pump all of the tires up. When I go tenting, I can pump up my bed. Excellent. Oh, that's all good news, isn't it? Right then, darlings, you would better start saying your good night if you haven't already. Where did I get to? Right, somewhere around here, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, Jimmy Quinn had 3 lamb steaks and chips. That's a lot of food. Come on, Boaty, read them out. I'm trying. Oh, God, Steve, really? Been suspended on full pay from work. Oh, my God. Oh, yes, it was aimed at you, and great answer. Thank you, Pete. You're a good bloke, Boaty, regardless of religion. Thank you. I'll take that. Neat machine, says Josh. I hope it's going to be brilliant. If it's as good as they claim it to be, I really want to enthuse about it, because it'll make a real difference to me. I can genuinely use this thing. A lot of the stuff I get offered, I don't accept it. Either because I can't use it, or because they put restrictions on what you can do with it, or they give you a script telling you what you've got to say about it. I'm not going to do any of that. But if somebody offers me something that would genuinely be useful to me, I mean, you look back over the years I've been doing this, how many paid placements have I done? Hardly any. In 3 years, I think I've done 3 or 4, because I'm really, really picky. I did P-Scan because P-Scan is amazing. And that video still does good numbers, still gets views, still gets comments. And I'm really glad, because P-Scan is an amazing bit of kit. And I'm really glad I've got one. And I would gladly point anybody towards it. What else did I do? I did I did King Bowling, and I did quite a few for King Bowling, and they were all brilliant, genuinely brilliant. I had no restrictions on me in terms of what I could say or couldn't say. And they were just brilliant bits of kit, and I was really glad to have the use of them, and really glad to recommend them. There was Top Don, and that was it. That was it. I've refused so much stuff, but this is something that I really genuinely need, and I told you why. I mean, the one thing is minge bag. tyres need pumping up, alternator issue, cigarette lighter not working. How do I pump the tyres up? I haven't got a manual foot pump. So having a cordless tyre inflator, that's going to be a really, really handy thing to have. I've actually got my tyre compressor out. And this is it. It's a really, really good one, a very good one. It's very quick, very powerful, very effective. But it's a bit of a pain in the ass to use and has to have the cigarette lighter thing. So, and you've seen me use a jump starter on several occasions. So you know that I genuinely use that. And yeah, I've got the top done, but it's the least powerful top done that they sent me. And I've been honest, there have been a couple of occasions where it has let me down. Now, this is a much more powerful unit. So, I'm hoping that's going to, they say that this will start like 7.5 litre diesels, for God's sake. So, yeah, let's hope it's and it's not stupidly expensive. It's, I think at full price, it's like a third of a price of the equivalent power top done, and I will get a discount code for you guys to use on top of that as well. So let's see what it's like. It's a load of shit, I'll tell you. Don't worry about it. As I say, if there are restrictions on what I can say or blah blah blah, or what a lot of them will do, you have to send them the video for approval before you put the video up. I'm not doing any of that. If you want to send me something, then have some faith in your product that I'm not going to slate it. And that's what these people have done. And their emails have been really nice. And if it's a decent bit of kit, then I'll happily work with it and hopefully continue to work with them. But we'll find out, won't we? It's amazing that something that small could start a car. It genuinely is. It really is. Independent puppy, good evening and shortly good night. What's that? Guffy. Guffy, good evening. Right, who is this Guffy person who was, right, let's have a look. Oh, no. What did he say? Hi, you're still here then. I was banned ages ago. And then he goes on to complain. What a drunken load of waffle. Who on earth talks about? Well, thank you for letting me know that you were banned ages ago and you're back under a new name. I'll just ban this one as well. But thank you for helping me out there. There we go. The block has been done and the messages have been hidden. Oh, I love it when people make it easy for me. Right then, darlings. On that note, it is now midnight, and it's probably time for us all to sod off, isn't it? We wouldn't want to upset any more people by waffling on about this, that, or the other at 16 minutes past midnight. But let me thank each and every one of you for your company as usual. I keep banging on about it. It makes such a difference to me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you for watching today's daily diary video. I'm getting back into doing the daily diaries. I'm enjoying them. And there will be another one tomorrow. I'm going to try and keep up with doing them. Oh, and spoiler alert, you deserve it if you stayed here until the end. Nettie's table is all done. It's all done. You'll see in the video tomorrow. But yeah, I'm good evening, Auntie Wainwright. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed and excited about that. So yeah, excellent. With no welding involved. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but yeah, it's a big improvement. There is a picture of the table in the Facebook group. I didn't overtly say, "Oh, look, I've sorted the table." I just put the picture there and left it for people to see and draw their own conclusions. So going already, I just came on. It's not my fault you're late. It's 20 past midnight now. I need to go and shower and eat and do all of those sort of wonderful things. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for staying up late. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your voice notes and the reminders for the various poundings and all of that. Let me wish each and every one of you a safe and peaceful night. And let me wish you and those who love you and those who you love a good day tomorrow. May it bring joy, may it bring pleasure, may it at the very least be manageable. Exactly. Exactly. No wanking in netting. You'll see in the video. It's not bad. It's not bad actually. It was all a bit fraught and a bit disastrous, and I was a bit gutted and whatnot, but then, calmed down a bit, had a second look with a fresh pair of eyes. I think it's all right. I in fact I'm quite chuffed with it. The video will be up tomorrow. Let me know what you think. And I will be back, of course, tomorrow night for the second of the short but sweet. I'm sorry they're late. I'm sorry they're short, but what can I do? The candle will be relit tomorrow night, same time, same place, 11:30. Please, please, please join me if you can. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. Hope you all have a great weekend, or at least a manageable weekend. Thank you again, and on that note, until next time, pachoo, and indeed, oh yes, bosh.